Hi. One of the most classic David Gilmour rigs is the Hiwatt 100 Custom with a WEM Watkins Starfinder 4x12 cabinet. Those cabs were loaded with Fane Crescendo 100 watt speakers. Those are really insane speakers, 100 watters and still really detailed and very warm, but in a really three-dimensional sound. Can't really be compared to anything else, as you're going to hear when I demo it now. I haven't managed to get a 12-inch version yet. I have a 15-inch version. And as we're going to see, I think it really sounds like David Gilmour, that one too. So if there is anyone in Sweden or anywhere near, I really want to buy Fane Crescendo 12-inch speakers, so we can do the complete demo here. But this I really has the tone of the Dark Side of the Moon, I think. Now David Gilmour used lots of effects and stuff, on that on the tracks that I see my imitating here. So it's not going to sound like the album, but I think you're going to hear that it really sounds like the basic guitar tone. So once again, and if anyone close to Sweden has any Fane Crescendos to sell, contact me, please. At the end of the video, I'm going to show you the speakers. I actually have this speaker I have here is from 1973. I also inspect the 1976 Fane Crescendo as well and compare them. I really want those of you that knows Fane speakers to comment on that and help me find resources where I can categorize which speakers that are which and so on. So I would appreciate very much if you could to tell me that in the comments. All right. so I've screwed the Crescendo 73 speaker, 15-inch, into the tone ring here. Usually they have more screws, you know, 15-inch speakers. I had this one earlier, which is the EVM 15L. But this one only has 4, but I think it's cool. So it's in this basket, you know, and that is going to go into this cab. So you place the basket here, and then there is some kind of construction here, you know, with some kind of a riser here, where it's open out here. All right, and that's the back. Cool. All right, so here we have two 1970s Fane speakers. These are 100 watters. I think they're both Crescendos. This one is, you know, it's specifically named Crescendo from 73. If I read this correctly, 73 here. I think this one is from 76, if I read this correctly. So maybe this is just a cosmetical change. It seems like it's the same heavy magnet, both 16 ohm. Let's see here if we can see if there are any cone stamps here that is relevant. So here we have one. Just 1 second here. So here we can see. I don't know what that means. I think that's the only cone stamp on that one. You can see it's kind of grainy, like grainy paper. I don't know if that means it's pulsonic. So I'm going to have to look into those numbers. Right now I'm just documenting it. You can see this is the material here is a bit darker than that one. I don't know if you can see it here. Let's see about the cone stamp here. As you can see, the paper on this one is not as, you know, rough as that one. So I don't know. It is Kurt Müller and this Pulsonic. I'm just guessing now. All right. So there is no indication on the cone on that one what it could be, but it says 15233 here. Don't know what that means. Let's look at this one. So there's no model number here. It just says that it is the Crescendo. Let's look at the cones. All right. So 76, 73, or at least that's what I'm guessing. Some coating in here, like the Celestials. The older one didn't have that. So maybe that's product development between 73 and 76, you know, to make it more durable. Don't know. They both have quite a rugged corrugated cone. So maybe these are bass speakers because of that. Really high pitched, which make me think, are these reconed? They don't look reconed, but when they're that high pitch, you know, they've been treated very well over the years, or they may be reconed. All right,